Welcome back to a brand new tactic. It is the most hated 4-2-2-2-2, the treble twos. This is a tactic that went 59 games unbeaten at its very best and is an absolute joy to watch inside the game. For any narrow football fans, this will be your absolute dream. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. As always, today we've got 3 variants. You need all 3. Don't just run away with one, because we've got tactics for balanced teams, attacking teams, and defensive teams, all in one breakdown. First up is going to be a season using the attacking version, because it is probably the most outrageous set of results we have got from a narrow system in this FM. Now, this actually resulted in 59 games unbeaten in this league, which is some statement, I have to say. Our only loss across all competitions was in the league against this team, which finished 7th, which is a bit of a killer because we could have also had an 100% win rate season. What I will say is Fenerbahce, with Edison, they look incredible. And Nelson Semedo, Marco Asenio also coming in as well. They've got some really good players and I utilise them to the max. I mean, we got goal outlets like John Duran with 30, Talisca with 30, En-Nesyri with 28, Marco with 24. You've got Semedo with 21 assists, really showcasing how important the fullbacks are in this system. When we look at the stats, 158 goals, 977 shots. What's impressive? We also had 63% possession. We've got possession, loads of goals, loads of shots. It is one package compressed into one, into the ultimate narrow tactic. The fewest shots against. You're also going to have the fewest conceded because we've got a great defensive backline and we're having possession. This tactic does it to such a high level. Data Hub, 4.65 goals a game. Only 0.24 conceded a game with the defense, with the attacking version, sorry. Bit of a stutter there. Attacking version, 28 shots a game, an 89% pass completion. This tactic is going all the way to the moon. Now, what I will say is, yes, it is also done with the powerhouse, and we are going to see other results featuring Ipswich and also RB Leipzig. So we are using smaller teams as well. Do not panic. Let's go see what else we won in this flawless season. Well, the Champions League final, we play one of the world's best in Manchester City, and you wouldn't think it because we come out and we are going to get off to a great start here inside the second half with great play, great link-up play there to make it 1-0 in 58 minutes. And Man City, well, Manchester might not be blue this season because I tell you something, we absolutely took the game to them and blitzed them. Great bit of play there. Goodbye. Easy. Alongside of a win in the Turkish Cup 5-1 over the team that beat us in the league, so a little bit of revenge there. And the Super Cup, we are going to win 1-0 over rivals Galatasaray. So it makes up for a flawless season. We did not lose a single game in any of these competitions, apart from that one loss in the Super League, which I'm a little bit annoyed about, but I can't be too annoyed. It was still 59 games. And we are now going to make the tactic live for you. And I do want to quickly say, if you are enjoying, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. And if you enjoy rebuilds, make sure you come on over to check out Daily Josh. It's going to be in the description. It's my rebuild channel. We post every other day. So if you're subscribed to both channels, you get a piece of content from me every single day. Tactic, rebuild, tactic, rebuild. And there's also some tactics on the rebuild channel that you don't even see if you're only on here. So make sure you go over and give it a little check out. But to make this tactic, all you want to do is create your own style and load in a 4-4-2. And we'll drag out the plays and sort of correct it right now. So of course, we're playing a formation that is actually like this. We are playing a 4-2-2, which is one of my favourite formations in the past 2 to 3 years of Football Manager. I really enjoy a narrow system. We are also going to go up to positive because it's the one thing with the sort of 4-2-2-2. You'll notice that even on the defensive version, we play positive because when you play balanced, it can be a little bit too stagnant and you don't really create enough even when you're trying to play defensive football. So you need to be on positive, in my opinion, at bare minimum. The goalkeeper is going to be a sweeper keeper simply on defend. Nothing too special that I want him to do apart from simply do his job, save shots. Obviously, he will be on a sweeper keeper role, so he will occasionally come out, but compare that to an attacking duty where he is all guns blazing, is actually somewhat reserved. The right back is going to be a fullback on attack. Again, I cannot state the importance of the right back and left back. The fullback on attack on the right hand side, on take more risks, alongside of dribble more, run wide, stay wider, close down more, and also tackle harder. So a lot of instructions. They're not put on for fun. They are put on for full effect. And you've got to remember this tactic is the balanced version as well. So we have also got room to make them even more attacking. We keep it pretty simple at the back. We are simply going to use 2 default ball playing defenders, which is something a little bit unorthodox for me. Usually I like to get some instructions involved, but in this tactic I've actually kept both of them pretty straightforwards. The left back is going to be a fullback, but simply on automatic this time, and he will be told to close down more and also tackle harder. And I'm going to explain a little bit about that very, very shortly. So it does complete 2 very attacking fullbacks, obviously a lot more focus put on the right hand side. Going up to the midfield, we are going to use a volante who is going to be set to attack, and this will probably automatically explain the left back. If it doesn't, I will explain it for those that haven't quite clocked it yet. And on this player, you simply want to move into the channels and also tackle harder. For those that haven't understood it, the reason why the fullback is less attacking on this side is because we've got an attacking player deep in that area on that side of the pitch. So we don't also want that on the left back side as well. So that is why the volante will step up and do a lot more progressively. The fullback will still push up, but not as much as the right back, as the right DM is a ball winning midfield player, which means obviously he's a lot more defensive, on support, simply on pass it shorter, alongside of dribble less and also mark tight, and by default tackle harder. So he's going to sit deep, win the ball back, meaning that when that fullback pushes up, he will somewhat be in this area, so we can afford to have the right back a lot more progressive and a lot more attacking. I do want to quickly say at this part of the video, if you are enjoying, firstly, be sure to leave a like, and if you're interested in getting all of these cool Patreon perks, that will include all 3 tactics today, all of the tactics on mobile and on console. Over this year now, we've done over 200 tactics. You get all of my rebuild files, you get early access, ad-free viewing, one-on-one tactical help, I tweak your tactics for you, and also you get exclusive Patreon-only tactics. Make sure you come on over to the Patreon. There is still 30% off, and you can be part of a team that is breaching now towards 6,100 members, where every end of the month we do a big prize giveaway. This month's is £1,300, so make sure you do come over and get involved. Going up to the top 4, which is really where the goals start to come in. On the right hand side, we are going to utilise a default shadow striker, because by default he actually is told to do 4 things, so he's got a lot going on as it is. And on the left we are going to use an AM on support, and he will be told to simply cross less alongside of hold up ball, roam, and also move into the channels. Now, I've actually somewhat mastered the balance here, because on the left hand side you've got a more reserved left back but a more attacking DM and a more reserved AM. On the right hand side you've got a more attacking right back, more reserved DM, and a more attacking AM in the shadow striker format. So each side offers something a lot different, and it doesn't end there, because on the left hand side we also have the advanced forward, which is obviously very attacking, and on the right hand side we simply have a DLF on support, on roam from position. So each side is attacking in different areas, and it is so unpredictable for any opposition to ever really understand what you can do from this tactic. And my advice to you, if you're playing your mate online, for example, or you want to confuse the AI, mid-game, flip everything round. That will include the team instructions. They'll not be able to keep up with you. It will be practically impossible for them to keep up. So I would actually recommend doing that. If you find yourself becoming a little bit stagnant, they've got you on lock, flip it. Don't tell them, flip it, and they'll be absolutely written off. Make sure you give that a go, because I've seen a lot of my mates rage when I do that. In possession, we are going to go with fairly wide, overlap right, play out from the back, be more expressive, low crosses are going to be of choice, a shorter passing directness, and also a higher tempo. In transition, as most meta tactics are, we are going to completely lock out the top 3. Counter press, counter, distribute quickly, and simply play to the centre backs. And out of possession, we are going to go over and load in a higher defensive line alongside of the high press line of engagement, much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, and also step up more. Now don't forget, this is the default version of the tactic. This is going to be the attacking version that was used with Fenner Barche. So we have left room from the default version to go a lot more attacking. And oh boy, have I made that happen. So the goalkeeper does remain the same. Both of the ball players, both now on dribble more and tackle harder. The fullback on the right and on the left are nearly the same, but there is one big difference. So the left back on attack is on take more risks, dribble more, run wide, shoot less, stay wider, close down and tackle harder. On the right, attack, take more risks, dribble more, run wide, stay wide, close down, tackle harder. The ball winning midfield player remains the same. The volante remains the same. The AM doesn't. He goes up to attack on the left-hand side, on take more risks, cross more, dribble more, shoot less, roam, and move into the channels. The shadow striker remains the same, and we actually have two advanced forwards. The one on the left obviously remains unchanged. On the right, he is now an advanced forward on roam from position. We also are going to go up to attacking when it comes to the team mentality. So that, again, is a really, really, really big change. We're going to overlap left and right now because I want both of the wing-backs, or full-backs, should I say, really getting involved while playing out from the back. The tempo all the way up, the passing down to shorter, low crosses, and also be more expressive and also run at defence. In transition, I'm not here to waste your day, it is going to remain exactly the same, but because we left room very smartly, we can actually make the tactic more attacking by using a much higher defensive line, much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, and also step up more. And that will give you the attacking version. Now for a defensive version that is focused around possession. So this is defensive / tiki-taka possession for those of my viewers that like really, really short passing play. I've got you covered. So the goalkeeper does remain the same. The ball players both go back to being default. We're going to use two default fullbacks on defend, a DM on support on the left, on shoot less, hold position, and also tackle harder. The ball winning midfield player on support on exactly the same as all the other variants. An AM on the right on support, on roam, move into the channels, hold up and cross less often. On the left, exactly the same. The DLF on support, on roam, and the advanced forward simply on attack, because I still want one player who is all about attacking, all about scoring goals. Now, as mentioned, we're not going to use balanced. We are still going to be on positive. We do, however, change a few things here. So, low crosses doesn't get changed. However, dribble less is brand new. Playing out from the back is the same, but no overlapping runs. The tempo down by 1, the passing down by 2. So we're going really, really focused on a lower tempo, low aggressive game, which even translates here. With nothing selected here, hold shape, slow pace down, and this time play to anyone across the back line while using a standard line, the high press, and leaving the trigger press on slightly more often. And that will give you the defensive version that was used with Ipswich Town. Let's go see it. Which, surprisingly, we got to an FA Cup final with. Now, we are playing Brighton, so there definitely are tougher teams we could have played, but please don't take anything away from the fact that we got to a final with Ipswich Town, and we've got as good a chance of anybody to win this. And in fact, we are about to find ourselves go 2-0 up, and both of the goals come inside of a minute in terms of each other. Akpom picks up the ball here, a ball inside into Clark, a great signing and a great finish to go 2-0 up in 16 minutes, and Brighton just completely fell apart. Make it 3-0 before the 20th minute, and Brighton, what are you doing? You've got a great chance here to win a cup final, and they simply just, I mean, they're trying, and to be fair to them, they are going to get a goal here, and it obviously ends up being a consolation goal. We go on to win this game 5-1, but I'm just surprised, even against a team like Brighton, that we can play this beautiful, attractive passing play. Look at the runs, look at the movement. I mean, a little bit of luck. Oh, that's not luck. The finish is not luck. A little bit of luck there to win the ball back, but we're passing this ball around like we're playing a Sky Bet League 2 team. We're having so much confidence, even from the set pieces. You know, we're doing everything to such a high level. We also have nearly an invincible season in the Championship, and we absolutely cook. Only losing here against Bristol City, who do finish in 3rd place. As a team, we achieve close to 200 goals, even on defensive version. This tactic has got a bit of a habit of scoring goals. Even when you restrict it, it does find the goals because it does have 4 attackers, and the wing-backs, although they're on defend, they still do get involved. So do not worry about your goals. You will score a lot of goals, and I mean, it gets translated in the data hub. Over 4 goals a game using a defensive version. That rarely happens when I'm not using a narrow formation, because narrow formations just seem to have this god's gift of finding goals. The last test, over to RB Leipzig, which actually is the default version. We come out, and to be fair, we have a great time. Nearly invincible, 30 wins, 3 draws there, only 1 loss, 20 points over Bayern, really strong performance, 4 players in the average rating, Raum, Sivald, Nusa, all coming in there with the assists. You also are going to have 2 players in the top goal scoring ranks. So this tactic does a little bit of both in terms of goal scoring and defensive work and possession, hence why it's balanced. Great level of the ball, very good defensive record, good amount of goals as well, really strong season. We also win the, oh we don't, I thought we did win the Pokal. That's a bloody dumb moment, isn't it? I thought we did win the Pokal. We nearly win the Pokal. We lose to Union Berlin, which is a little bit of a heartbreaking moment, but overall a very strong season, even using the balanced version that is pretty much just a mixture of the attacking and defensive compressed into one that you can get away with using with anybody, really. And that is going to complete not 1, not 2, but 3 versions of the most hated 4-2-2 for you to use, annoy your mates with, and also dominate your saves. If you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. As always, you can leave a comment below on the tactic you want to see next. And yeah, thank you so much, by the way, for the support this year. 2 years, really, with FM24. It's been absolutely ridiculous. And you've got my word that FM26 will not only be as good, it will be better in terms of my content. We've got a lot planned, and you guys are going to be more involved than you ever could potentially imagine. Little hint there. See you in the next one.